Hey guys, here's something fun to think about. At least I love this stuff. When you say, I'll start tomorrow, Monday, after the holidays, after the first of the year, yada, 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 you're not dealing with a motivation issue. You're actually dealing with neuroplasticity. Here's the physiology, and once you learn this, I hope you feel hopeful. Our brain's primary objective is metabolic efficiency. It loves a well-established neural pathway because then it doesn't need to use energy. Hence the term no-brainer. You guys, any new habit, nutrition, adding resistance training, improving sleep, reducing screen time, moderating your alcohol, they all demand a higher energy pathway. And initially your brain is going to label it as costly. So the response is delay, and it's not that you lack discipline, but it's because the brain's following its energy conservation algorithm. And from a behavior change science standpoint, here's what we know. It takes roughly 28 to 42 days of consistent repetition for a new neural pathway to form. And it's not until around the 90-day mark that the pathway becomes more efficient than the old one. Long-term habit consolidation requires hundreds of reps, but every time you're aware of an old pattern or a habit that's trying to keep you where you are, you get to practice doing another rep, and this is how the brain rewires. Conversely, every time you revert to an old habit, postpone it, or ignore it, the brain reinforces the existing loop and it's stamped in your subconscious, and then your brain identifies as somebody that doesn't show up for themselves. No emotion, no judgment, no morality. This is just neurobiology. So if you're working on metabolic health, nutrition, strength, sleep, reducing the frequency or volume of alcohol, whatever your habit is, the lever that matters is consistency and frequency, not intensity, not perfection. It is just one small, manageable action performed today that initiates the new pathway, not Monday, not January 1st, today. And this is how neuroplasticity works. And it's how sustainable habits are built. Big love, you guys.